My name is Lourdes Brown, and I am going to be sharing the article written by Mindy Daines of Indivisible 845 entitled Managing New Obstacles on the Path to Citizenship. For those with green cards or U.S. citizens seeking to bring family members to America, pursuing citizenship is an important step. Citizenship grants the right to vote, a privilege that is increasingly significant. It also allows for easier travel with a U.S. passport, gives priority when petitioning to bring family members permanently to the United States, and it opens access to government benefits and financial aid, including college scholarships. Achieving citizenship can also provide a greater sense of permanence and security. To apply for citizenship, individuals must be at least 18 years old and have been lawful permanent residents for a period of 5 years or 3 years if married to a U.S. citizen. Applicants must maintain continuous residence in the United States during this time frame of the 5 years. Um, if these basic requirements are met, the process begins with filling out Form N-400, the citizenship application, which requires detailed information spanning years of your life in detail. As with most immigration matters, submitting the application is only the start of a lengthy and complex journey. The path to citizenship has become more challenging during the Trump administration, not due to changes in law, but because of new policies. The eligibility requirements remain the same, but the focus has shifted from strict eligibility to discretionary decision making, which can result in different outcomes for applicants with identical qualifications. One requirement for citizenship is demonstrating good moral character, defined as that of the average citizen in the applicant's community. Previously, this was assessed by the absence of misconduct. Now, as directed by an August 2025 policy memo, applicants must provide affirmative proof of good moral character. Positive factors include community involvement, education, employment history, tax compliance, and fiscal responsibility. Legal organizations argue that this new language is vague and at odds with existing statutes and regulations. Another August 2025 policy memo prescribes neighborhood visits to scrutinize applicants' good moral character and adherence to the Constitution, a practice not used since 1991. Previously, the process relied on background checks from biometrics and criminal records. Now, the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS, will decide whether to conduct or waive neighborhood investigations at their discretion. USCIS may request the applicant submit testimonial letters from neighbors, employers, coworkers, or business associates. In some cases, interviews with these individuals could occur, which could place the community members at risk, depending upon their immigration status. Additional challenges include a stricter civics test and more emphasis on English proficiency. For those filing for naturalization on or after October 20th of 2025, the new 2025 civics test applies. Applicants must answer 12 out of 20 questions correctly. This is up from what was previously 6 out of 10, drawn from a pool of 128 questions, which was previously a pool of only 100 questions. The increased volume and complexity may pose greater language difficulties for some applicants. Applicants must also pass an English test demonstrating their ability to read, write, and speak commonly used English words. There are many resources to help applicants study for the civics test and also to improve their English skills, such as English as a second language classes. In Poughkeepsie, local libraries and community organizations can help applicants find suitable classes. For additional support, individuals may reach out to Mindy Daines at gmail.com, and that's MINDYDAYNES at gmail.com. These memos and policy changes mark a shift in the naturalization process. It is no longer a simple form driven review. Applicants face greater scrutiny, including increased attention to inconsistencies and omissions in their application, as well as more probing interviews. Despite these challenges, applicants should not abandon the process. Instead, they must prepare carefully and plan to work with a trusted attorney. Legal assistance can help avoid pitfalls and ensure that applicants are ready for interviews. Proper preparation and support may be the difference between approval and denial. Besides legal help, other resources are available. Should issues arise, such as problems with a foreign embassy or bureaucratic delays, applicants can reach out to their congressional representative's office. Representative Pat Ryan's office, for example, can assist with various issues, especially if the process is stalled. Applicants should consider this an important resource. Although the road to citizenship is long and challenging, with the right support and guidance, it is still worth pursuing.